everyone, and welcome back to Brothers Podcast Ponderings. And wait 2 seconds, and we're back. Sorry if that cut off. Apologies for the audio last video as well. I only just realised what it sounded like. I think both microphones were picking up the same audio, and so it was making double. So I put this on, hoping this works.
Yeah.
To at least mitigate noise. Thank you again for everyone who subscribed. We are now on 11 subscribers. Thank you. And I hope you enjoyed this video. So today, I guess we could talk about literally anything. What?
This weekend has been pretty interesting because obviously My Hero Academia, it ended in the sub, but we're watching the dub, so we watched the new episode. But then there's One Punch Man. The party light effects. They literally had a scene that went between like 4 different party light effects. It genuinely looked like a disco. It was,
Yeah.
And then obviously they sent a zombie man's cigarette with a lollipop. It's worse than the 4 Kids for Sanji.
Yeah.
It's just like, at least Sanji's lollipop is like a small red thing, not those big pink things.
No.
But like Zombie Man, they gave him a big lollipop that he's sucking on instead of a cigarette. And it amazes me because somehow One Piece, which is a 12, is able to get Smoker having 3 cigars in his mouth at one time.
Yeah.
But One Punch Man, which is a 15, can't have Zombie Man with a cigarette.
No.
Keep in mind, in the same scene he gets the lollipop, one of his arms is falling off.
Yeah.
Like, it's really gruesome, but they can't have a cigarette? I don't get the logic.
No. Yeah, pretty bad. I think most of our videos have complaints for One Punch Man, to be fair.
Yeah.
It's not been handled great.
Yeah.
And I think we've made that very clear. In general.
The 2 episodes before that were pretty good in terms of animation. Obviously, episode 9 went off the manga, and then this new episode did the same thing.
Yes, because I did watch that episode, the new one in the dub, and it was the Garo fight, which was actually decently animated.
The first 3 episodes so far, they're not, like, especially when you watch what's happening now.
Mm-hmm.
The first 3 episodes look great.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, they should have been the worst of the season, but instead they're the best.
Yeah.
Like, that's like, not really good.
It's pretty rough. But yeah, it's just one of those, I guess. It's pretty rough. Obviously not animator's fault.
Yeah, it's Bandai and the higher-ups at JC staff.
We've discussed that a lot as well. So yeah, they just basically just been completely mishandled. It's a complete mess, and it shouldn't be touched, really.
They need a remake.
It will have to be remade.
I want season 3 to have a remake.
There's been too many contradictions, I think, at this point.
I don't want them to pull a Tokyo Ghoul. I don't want them to deviate from the manga. Although Tokyo Ghoul matched back up with it at some point, but it's just for season 2. They went completely away from it.
Yeah, I know.
But like, because of what they've done, they've cut out character development for Child Emperor and Fubuki. That's all, and they've cut out so much stuff. They couldn't even do the reveal that a My Mask isn't a human properly. Yeah. Because in the manga, when Double S says that, you see like his face cracking and then his sharp teeth showing, you know? You see he's a monster.
Mm-hmm.
But in the anime, you just see like his blackened face as he's preparing to kill her, and then she says that, and then she's dead.
Yeah.
And then she's not going to do anything else at all. She can't because she's dead. Same with Phoenix Man. Phoenix Man wasn't meant to die, but he died because they decided to go with the retcon version of the chapter where he died.
Yeah. Rough.
I don't know how they're gonna do things. They're They try to rush to get to Saitama versus Orochi.
Yeah, I know.
It's not worth it.
No.
I'd rather they like stopped on Child Emperor versus Phoenix Man. I'd rather that was where the season ended, and they took their time, padded it out a bit more, and ended the season there.
Yeah, I think I agree. Unlike My Hero's new episode though, which was good.
Yeah, that was
good. Really good.
I will say, I think it's because they were emotional in the episode, but it's just the dub voices for Bakugo and Deku.
You laughed at that.
Yeah. It's just...
like literally, I saw a TikTok video of somebody saying it's amazing how good their voice acting was in that moment.
It's not that they were bad at voice acting. That's not why I find it funny.
You're just thinking of all the memes.
They're like the most memed voices of any anime characters.
Yeah, I know.
Like, there's genuinely so iconic at this point where you probably know Bakugo's and Deku's voice, even if you don't know who the characters are, even if you don't know what My Hero is.
Yeah, I know.
You've probably still heard their voices because.
Also, I saw somebody saying like people are loving the My Hero ending now, even though they were hating on it in the manga, and somebody was trying to say, "Oh yeah, just sheep mentality." I'm like, yeah, to a point, but I think also when you're not expecting that ending, yeah, not everyone was impressed by it. Yeah. Not everyone was happy with that ending.
Yeah,
which I think is fair enough.
Yeah, everyone has had time to digest it now.
Yeah, and so now people are happy with it. But I don't think that takes credit away from, that extra chapter was kind of needed a little bit to settle things down. Because the guy who I watched even tried saying like, oh no, it didn't need that extra chapter. I'm like, it kind of did though. Yeah. Like, there was so much stuff left. Yeah. And it's like, when people were as uncertain as they were as well, it's like, it did need the extra chapter, and it did its job, and now it's fine. But yeah, a lot of people, I think, just get positivity. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is just because they've had time and they knew of the ending.
Yeah.
So they're fine with it now. Where I don't think they would have had they not known the ending beforehand. So there's that. Also, I know you didn't get to watch many prep videos for Gurren Lagann special because we didn't expect to be making it. Yeah. I suggest we could make a part 2, just without being a special. But if you want to do any extra, if you want to say more, you can.
I mean, to be fair, don't really need to make a Gurren Lagann special. It just takes good talking about.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Just another video, but make it like not like another special, just like a sequel to that video in general, though. Just to add on to things that we didn't speak about, because I thought that was quite a good conversation, to be fair. And I quite enjoyed the premise of like, oh, well, how strong is this? Well, how far does this character go compared to this other? I quite enjoyed doing that. Don't know if we should do that a bit more with a bit different anime, just because obviously we do comment on a lot of anime.
Yeah.
But obviously they only last so long, and then it's like, well, you can only talk about new things every so often. We run out of things to talk about quite a lot. So I'm thinking that's possibly a solution. We just discuss like, well, how does this character compare to this one? We just discuss that.
Yeah.
I think might be pretty entertaining. We do that anyways off video, so I feel like it's not too far of a stretch to do it now. Well, not now immediately.
Yeah.
I mean, we can with the certain characters, but I mean, like, just down the road, like the next video. Even though the next video we have Welcome to Derry to talk about, because we haven't watched it yet. But by Wednesday we'll have seen it, so we'll comment on it. That's it, isn't it? That's the only thing coming out.
Yeah, I think so. I need to catch up with Sanded. I'm an episode behind, and then the next episode that comes out will be the last one.
Yeah.
Which will be it'll be later this week. It'll be this week that the last episode comes out.
Yeah.
Which means, you know what you can do before Christmas?
What's Sunday?
Binge it. It's 12 episodes.
I watched it all on the 24th of December. Yeah.
Yay. Christmas Eve plans.
Well, that's the plan, yeah.
Because, yeah, it's... Unless they'd say it's... I'll double check. I'll double check if it's going to be 13 episodes, but I'm pretty sure I've checked before and it said 12.
Yeah. Da, na, na, na. Da, na, 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 na. Da, na, 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 na. Da, na, 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 na. That was Dumb Ways to Die. Thank you. Yeah, that was stupid. While he's pulling that up again, thank you guys for subscribing and reaching over 10 subscribers, now 11. And just quick insertion, if you do like the video, please leave a like. If you want it more, please subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss another video.
Apparently, it's going to be 12 episodes.
Couldn't have scripted that. 12 episodes, Sandra.
Yeah, which means this week it's the final episode's going to come out.
Yeah.
Which I had it didn't show up instantly. I had to scroll a bit, like trying to find like anything saying how long it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, I suppose Sound is a bit of an obscure anime right now, but like I'd argue it's probably one of the best currently airing ones.
Yeah.
Because like obviously My Hero's there.
Yeah.
Like and My Hero and Gachi Akata are like the biggest ones right now.
Yeah.
But in terms of new anime, I don't think there's... I remember finding out there was lots of new anime coming out, but Sanda's the only one that's like stood out out of the new ones.
I saw another power scaling video.
Yeah.
My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
And it was saying like I think it was top 20 strongest characters, whatever. Either way, his top 4 were just interesting, so I'm going to comment on his top 4. So number 1, he had All For One. Number 2, he had Deku. At the end of the series, not Suit, but at the end of his powers. He then had Bakugo, and then he had All Might Prime.
So by All For One, is he including Shigaraki in that?
I was going to comment on that because
you're not telling
at the end of the day, right? I'm thinking. I thought about this. Shigaraki was more. Well, technically they had the same powers, but Shigaraki was definitely had the more powerful set. But All For One was smarter than Shigaraki. And I guess it's kind of like how I view Deku, even if he was the same strength of Prime All Might. He's just the better strategist.
Yeah.
All For One is a better strategist.
Yeah.
He's just not very good once he starts losing. Shigaraki is the same, but Shigaraki also can't come up with his own plans. And he's quite lucky whenever it does work out. So, yeah, I think I do kind of agree, but I would only say All For One taking over Shigaraki's body.
Yeah.
Because then he has those powers, and then he's also got the mind of All For One, so yeah.
Just because I'm like, Shigaraki is definitely top 4. Like, you're not telling me Prime All Might is stronger than Shigaraki. Yeah. Shigaraki's strength alone is apparently on par with Prime All Might. You're not telling me with all the quirks and stuff he's losing.
No. And also, the other one that I kind of disagree with is, well, I actually do, Bakugo being stronger than Prime All Might.
Yeah.
That is just not at all accurate.
Obviously, he's very strong.
He is very powerful. He is stronger than Endeavor.
I'd say maybe he's faster than Prime All Might.
He's faster than Prime All Might, and he's stronger than Endeavor.
Yeah.
He is not stronger than All Might.
Yeah.
All Might blitzes him for strength. And also, there's not a statement from what I believe to even suggest he is stronger than All Might. Unless people are trying to say when Bakugo's saying, don't let me surpass you, Deku, sort of suggesting that he was on a par with Deku, and I would say Deku's stronger than Prime All Might, and therefore Bakugo's stronger than Prime All Might. But I think if Bakugo and Deku had a serious fight by that point in the series, both powers unlocked, Deku is winning the hell out of that fight, and Bakugo is not standing a chance. It's just because of his blatant, like, headgear.
Yeah.
His strong head that he would just keep fighting, but Deku would ultimately win. I don't think there was any chance of Bakugo actually ever reaching Deku in terms of power, and so I wouldn't put him above Prime All Might. That's just. He's definitely the strongest one quirk wielder, though. I
Yeah.
would say that. Yeah, I think he could take down. Why can't I think of his name? Todoroki. I think he could take down Todoroki in a one-on-one fight. Again, better fighter. Similar power. I just think he's the better fighter to Todoroki. More determined. Though I do like Todoroki. And he's like the second hero. He's number 2 hero. Number 3.
I think number 2.
Number 2.
As of the extra chapter, he's number 2.
Because Deku's number 4.
Because that's why they're meeting up to celebrate him getting promoted to number 2.
Yeah, which is cool. He'll probably become number 1. I
mean, Lemillion's number
Deku
1.
might become
Lemillion's number 1. I don't think Todoroki's beating Lemillion.
No.
But I think if anyone can beat Lemillion, it's Deku.
Yeah. Which is a shame because I prefer Todoroki to Lemillion. I don't really like Lemillion.
Yeah,
but a lot of people point out like it's just because he's really comically exaggerated. But like, even like I know his class liked him, but like that would turn away some people, I would think.
Yeah.
And so if we're going realistically, he should have it makes sense that he's the favorite hero, but it would make sense that some people will go for someone else. I mean, if All Might existed and Endeavor could still be number 2.
I mean,
after the stuff he pulled, you know what I mean?
Well, a lot of it wasn't known publicly for.
Even when it was, he was still number 1.
Well, yeah, but that's because they didn't like redo the ratings until like the end of the last time the ratings were changed was season 4, and that was before most of the stuff came out.
I love how, at the end of the series, All Might has officially retired. I'm like, what was he doing until then? He was not a hero.
I mean,
he was powerless.
I mean,
he was doing investigative work, I guess.
I guess he was like a teacher.
I guess because he was working with the police, remember?
He was working with the police.
To hunt down All For One. Well, not All For One, but figure out his plan. So, I think as far as that goes, I think what it means is he stopped doing any hero work entirely and he's just done. Which I think I would after nearly dying to All For One.
Yeah.
As a child. Oh.
Something I think is really... Because obviously there are problems with My Hero, like Deku getting his arms back is one of them. Another one I have is Gran Torino not dying in season 6. I think he should have died.
That should have happened, and
I think it would make his Deku's vigilante arc a lot more impactful.
Yeah,
because Gran Torino, he has a personal relationship with him, and if he did die, he saw it happen in front of him.
I would like to have seen All Might die as well. I think
All Might. The only reason I don't
that was just so I
think there was too much reason for him to die to where if he died it would have been too obvious and he needed to not die because it's like, oh yeah, I saw the future, All Might dies, it's like, okay, we need All Might not to die now.
I get,
but whereas there's not the same reason for Gran Torino. Gran Torino has no reason why he should have lived. Like, it would have just, considering it's not as if you're not going into dark stuff that immediately after was the vigilante Deku arc. Like, you're going into some dark emotions with Deku. Give some extra oomph behind it, you know?
Yeah.
Make Gran Torino die. Make that an extra reason.
I would have liked to have seen a mini arc of Overhaul trying to do something as well. Maybe that might be in a possible sequel that Bones might do. It would just be pretty cool to see him actually obviously all the heroes are now pro, but it'd be pretty cool if Overhaul actually tried to do something now that he's powerless.
Yeah.
Try and get back his power. Something along those lines. Because I love Overhaul. He's still still my favourite. He's better than... Well, I prefer him to Shigaraki. He's not necessarily better, but that's the whole point. He would have been a more effective Shigaraki. Much more effective Shigaraki.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's his quirk Shigaraki gets. Well, a defective copy.
Yeah.
But still pretty impressive. But yeah, that's my opinions on the matter. And I guess we'll have to leave this till Wednesday. So, don't miss the next video. And I hope you enjoyed this one. Please, again, leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you want to see Wednesday's video so you don't miss out.
Bye.
See you guys. Bye.